I'm actually live. I can never tell if I'm actually live or if thing is live and lying. Let's go to my homepage and see if this is actually working out for me. I love it. It's been an awesome day, and I have a huge and amazing message of gratitude. So, actually, let me give me light. Lord said, "Let me get the light." And so then there was light, right? So now I gotta. So hello everybody. I just want to have this huge opportunity to say hello, and I really want to say thank you to Anne. This is like a huge shout out to my friend Anne, who is probably one of the greatest. I don't want to say the greatest because we have some really great, but she's one of the greatest. I can say that for sure. One of the greatest photographers we have in Lake Havasu City. And I love visiting Lake Havasu. I love being part of that community. It's been really awesome. I'm going to end up in a major city in the very near future, unfortunately, or fortunately, whichever that is, or in a metro, and where I can commute easily to a metro area. A lot going on in life right now, man, but it's been absolutely spectacular. And I really want to say thank you to Anne. This is what this whole video is about, is honoring Anne and saying thank you. A lot of people know my daughter like almost died a couple of years ago, and it was like a hugely traumatic occurrence for us. And the gratitude I've had and learned to have as I was going through this box of stuff, I'm getting rid of a bunch of stuff. We have all these things, and we just we're decluttering down, right? And one of the boxes was this beautiful, we made this whole wall of pictures of the beach and Lake Havasu and sunsets and amazingness that Lake Havasu answers. And I took the pictures literally off of Facebook, printed them, and made a whole mural for the door, the walls. I mean, it was the coolest room ever for my daughter when she was in the hospital. She was there for a little over a month. And it was so cool because I was able to give her it didn't feel like, you saw the beeping, you saw the room. We had to buy her a mattress because they couldn't figure out how to get a comfortable mattress for my daughter. We had to do all these specialty things for my daughter while she was there, but we had the sense of home, and we had a sense of this magical ambiance. It didn't feel like a hotel room. It didn't feel like a hospital room. I mean, it was really decked out. We decked it out to a point where they asked us not to deck it out anymore. We had made it really, really awesome, and we had to have someone come help us when we moved rooms. But we had this awesome experience because of somebody going out in the world and taking pictures like this, right? And we had all these awesome different pictures on the walls, and we had the opportunity to share our experiences with our daughter yet again. And I just you never realize, as we go out into the world and we do our jobs, or we do our businesses, or we do our consulting, or we do our thing, whatever that thing is, when we're magnificent rather than mediocre, when we go out there and take it on in the best capacities we humanly possibly can, and even sometimes when we fall short, right, which all human beings do, we have the opportunity to touch lives in such a miraculous and amazing way, like Anne touched our lives. And this whole video that I'm sharing right now from my heart and from my soul is that I just want to say thank you, Anne, for doing a very far beyond mediocre job in life. And I'm going to start featuring, I don't know if I'll do this weekly or monthly, but I'm going to start doing it, find people that specifically touch the lives of others, mostly unintentionally, few are intentional. And you just have no idea how we can, by doing a good job or doing things great or bringing things to the world, how we touch other people's lives. And this woman made my daughter's life so much better than it could have been if had she not been in this world, taking great pictures and willing to share them, and willing to share them on social media and share them all over the place, and I was able to capture those things that she had seen through her lens of the world and put it on a wall and make this magical experience of the most horrific thing I think I've ever gone through in my life. And just the capacity to have that opportunity was amazing. And, I remember a long, long time ago, I had a really phenomenal mentor, and the mentor said to me, he's like, you have control over three things in life, right? Your attitude, how you respond to things, and the choices that you make. And, I mean, for the first time in my life, I think I did a phenomenal job at taking control of my choices and my attitude. But had it not been for Anne's magic in her photography, like that experience would be nothing compared to what it was, And so I guess, like, number one, I really want to do this video to really honor Anne and say thank you so freaking much for doing what you do, making the magic that you make, and being a master at, what you do, and being magnificent versus mediocre. And I think it's so awesome that I had such an amazing experience. And I just want to share that because it was like, it has a lot of messages that I'm sharing right now. If you're picking up what I'm putting down, there's many messages here for our own lives. But I really, really want to honor Anne. That was the primary purpose of this, like, communication, is honoring someone doing magnificent things who could be mediocre. And we all miss sometimes, but she did not miss on all these pictures that I grabbed. And it just changed. It didn't just change the atmosphere. It changed the mood of me. It changed the mood of my wife, changed the mood of my kids. And most importantly, it really changed the mood of my daughter. You know what I mean? It really made her happy. It made her feel, she was really frustrated, especially for the first few days. She couldn't talk or much. And then she lost most of her voice, but she was able to write. And she was like, thank you, Dad, for putting all these pictures. And I was like, yeah, all these pictures are Anne. So I'm doing something special for Anne anyway, but, like, I just want to say a huge thank you for all the people that made my experience better. Thank you for the prayers. Thank you for all the gifts. And thank you for all the people that made that experience as wonderful as it possibly could be. And it was a wonderful experience. I wouldn't take the path again, but it was a miraculous thing, and it's been a journey since then, but it's been a really wonderful journey. It's been a connecting journey. It's been a lot of different things. I would talk about this more, but I'm doing a separate thing. I just want to say, man, God, thank you so much, Anne. Thank you for making the most amazing pictures possible. We post them all the time on Lake Havasu City official events page. If you haven't been on there, it's great. We have all the events. We do a lot of pictures of local photographers. We share all the different cool stories and miraculous business owners of such a small and beautiful community like Havasu City. And Anne gets a free smoothie and probably another gift again. I love giving gifts to all the photographers, man. You know what I mean? It's a lot of them. So, like, just to be pretty candid, like, most of them don't get paid. A few of them do get paid. But we have probably some of the greatest hobbyist photographers who are absolutely magnificent in Lake Havasu. And I want to give credit to the rest of them too, because there's a lot of really great photographers here in Lake Havasu City. I aspire one day to be a much better photographer. I've captured some amazing sunsets, some amazing things. We're actually getting together for somebody in the community to make sure that the sunsets are always available to anyone, anywhere, anytime. I'm so stoked for that. And that's coming soon. So with that, I'm going to say thank you, Anne. Thank you so very much for all you do. I want to also have a huge thank you, even though it was specifically your pictures I used. I want to say thank you for all the other photographers. When I'm feeling down or feeling up or feeling away or feeling missing, I always can have the beautiful pictures to reconnect to time, memories, and the sensation of the magnificent attributes of Lake Havasu. And, I love the community photographers and I love the people there. It's absolutely great. It's a great place to visit. And with that, I'll see everybody later, or I'll see you at the Lake Havasu City official events page. Take care, everybody.